Hey, what's going on, everybody? Steve here, Rake and Profit. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing the 9 ways that I make money online. So for the folks who are new to my channel, my name is Steve, and I've been making money online for about 7 years. I'm 34 years old. And when I was about 25, 26, somewhere in that area, I just got to a point where I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was tired of working delivery jobs, serving pizzas and waiting on tables. I used to work at the Cracker Barrel, and I was sick and tired of just working for a boss. I was sick and tired of just not having the freedom, of not being able to travel, not being able to do the things that I wanted to do. And I made it a mission to start an online business. And I've got to thank a lot of people that I followed on YouTube and just various channels that taught me the various ways to make money online. And, since then I went from being $23,000 in debt to now, over 6 years later, about 7 years, I have a net worth close to $600,000. Now, I don't say that to brag or impress you, but really just to share where I've come over the years. And over that time, I've built about 9 income streams. And, some of them I make a lot of money. Other ones I don't make a ton of money just because I'm not focusing on them. And that's one thing you got to realize about making money online. You will grow what you pay attention to. You will grow what you focus on. And over time, you're going to start to realize things that you like, things that you don't like, opportunities that you want to spend a lot of time on. And it's really going to differ a lot based upon your personality and whatnot. But yeah, over the last 7 years, I've really been able to change my life through building an online business. And I want to share with you the 9 income streams that I'm currently, making money with in my business. I've done videos like this in the past, but things are always changing. So yeah, let's get right into it. First, I want to shout some people out. Looks like we got Chase in the house. What's going on, Chase? We got Kevin saying good afternoon from Lakeland, Florida. I want to say thank you for all your videos that you did. I am enjoying all of them. Hey, appreciate that. Third Coast picking in the house. We got Dave saying what's up. We got my good friend Andrew saying the new setup looks amazing. Thanks, Andrew. I learned a lot from you. And Leslie saying, I'm getting back into building my e-commerce biz. So thanks again for this. Great timing. I was inspired to do this video because sometimes I get to a point in my business where I'm not feeling very inspired, or maybe I just want to generate some new ideas, or I want to just get that belief back in my head that, I can do this. I can make this happen. And there's ebbs and flows. There's ups and downs. It's normal. So hopefully this video can inspire you a little bit and share what I've been up to. I'm looking for my water. Let me grab that really quick because I have been shooting videos all day long. All right, cool. So let's get into this video, and I'm going to share my income streams. And I also want you guys to share down below. Let me know, what is your, what is your income stream structure look like? How many income streams are you or do you currently have right now in your business? I have 9, and I'm going to go through them. So these are in no particular order. At the end, I'll tell you what my top 3 income streams are in terms of what's making the most money. But first, let's just go through them, and then I'll explain some of the ins and outs of them. Okay, so income stream number 1, and again, in no particular order, is eBay. eBay.com. So I go to thrift stores, garage sales. I have an auction that I visit time and time again over in my area. Sometimes I'll buy things off of Facebook Marketplace. Sometimes I'll get items off of Craigslist or Nextdoor ads in the free section. Sometimes I get stuff from friends, and I list it up on eBay. So right now, this is a pretty small part of my business, and I would love to do more eBay. I would really love to do more eBay, but the one thing that pulls me away from putting more than 5 hours a week into it is just because it's so time consuming. Some of the other business models I'm going to share with you, I'm able to really leverage my time. I'm able to really leverage systems. And I'm able to put a lot more time into it. But right now, really only putting about 5 hours a week into eBay. And, the thing is, you got to take pictures, you got to list it, you got to store it at your house. When it sells, you got to ship it out. After it's done, you got to deal with the returns and refunds. And eBay is great. eBay is how I started my business. Actually, it was Craigslist flipping bicycles, but my real first business was selling on eBay. And I think eBay is one of the best ways to get started making money online because everybody has items laying around the house. Like I'm looking around here, I've got lighting, I've got books, I've got camera equipment, I've got paintings and pictures, old electronics, right? Everyone has things that you could sell on eBay and it's easy to get started. You don't need a lot of money. Everybody mostly has a phone. If you have a printer and a phone and you're able to take some pictures and snap some stuff, and if you know how to make some titles and do some basic SEO work, anybody can make some decent money on eBay. There was a time in my initial beginnings of my business where I had a lot more time than money, right? Now I have more money than time. So I'm able to deploy my money to be able to leverage, different parts of my business through employees and systems and software, so on and so forth. But when I had a lot more time than money, I wanted to exchange my time to build my business and make money, right? I didn't have money to invest in employees and staff and whatnot. And given my situation right now, I'm just not willing to invest in the eBay business because of the second income stream that I have, which I make most of my income from. This is actually my top income stream right now, and that's Amazon FBA. So Amazon FBA is the business that I make the most money in right now. eBay is far behind, but the interesting thing is with my Amazon business, I typically only spend about maybe 10 hours a week on that. I don't work a ton of hours. A lot of times I'm only working 30 hours a week or less. And the reason is because money's not everything to me. I love working out. I like spending time with friends. I love to travel. I got a lot of different interests and whatnot. So if you're thinking to yourself, well, Steve, why are you only putting 10 hours in and that's your top income stream? It's just based on my lifestyle. And I've been doing this for 7 years. When I first started, I was spending 50, 60, 70 hours a week. So the way that I make money on Amazon FBA is a couple different ways. There's a couple different strategies that I use. Number one is wholesale. So I have different wholesale suppliers that I work with, and I have a couple products that, I get shipped in hundreds and sometimes thousands of products that I sell on Amazon FBA. So the way that you do that is, number one, you have to locate a product that's selling really, really well on Amazon. Step number two, you need to build a relationship with a supplier or a brand, right? I recommend building relationships with brands. And then number three, you've got to put a deal together. You've got to build out the listing, and then you could sell the product. So instead of going to thrift stores and garage sales and yard sales and auctions and always having to find more and more items, you put a deal together with a wholesale supplier or a manufacturer or a brand. You can use, Alibaba.com. There's a bunch of different ways that you can find wholesale products. There's trade shows. And you lock down that deal and you're really able to leverage your time. And you can even have them, what I do is I have them shipped directly to the Amazon FBA warehouses. So I make money with that. That's probably my top way with Amazon. Also just traditional thrift stores, garage sales, auctions. Usually it's thrift stores finding items. There's also online arbitrage and retail arbitrage, which I haven't been doing a ton of. I've been doing a little bit more online arbitrage, but that's sourcing from online websites, and then you could have them shipped to you, or a fulfillment center, or a prep center, which can then prep all your items and ship to Amazon FBA for you. So those are the various ways that I make money with Amazon FBA. And if you're interested in learning about wholesale, go to rakeandprofit.com/free guides. I actually have a free guide that will help you to get started. That's rakeandprofit.com/free guide. I will put that in the comments right now. And if you go over there, you'll be able to download the guide. And my mentor who taught me how to start a wholesale business, Dan and Dylan of the Wholesale Formula, they put that guide together. So download it. It's free. And also, if you download that within a day, I believe I send you a sourcing checklist as well. So that's like the best way to just learn for free without having to invest anything and just kind of get an idea of that. So number one was eBay. Number two was Amazon FBA. Now, Amazon FBA is my number one income source right now out of all 9, but let's keep going. So number 3 is drop shipping / e-commerce store. So for me, I call it an e-commerce store. I am drop shipping. This is actually a new business that I have just got started. And essentially what I did is I built a relationship with a wholesale supplier of a particular product. I built out a website. It cost me about $10,000 to build out the website. It cost about $4,000 to get the website designed, and then $6,000 to develop the website. And this income stream actually isn't created yet, but it's very, very close. I've made a little bit of money on it just so far, just selling it locally and doing some local stuff. But essentially, the goal of this business is I'm going to be running Facebook ads, Google ads, Pinterest ads, TikTok ads, and essentially I'll be drop shipping this product from my supplier. So the supplier is actually in Canada. That's one of the downsides because shipping is so expensive in Canada. I was looking for a supplier in the States, but for this particular product, I just couldn't. I couldn't find one based on my needs. So essentially, I have a website built. I run ads on Facebook, on Google, and you've probably seen this before where people are just running ads directly to the product. Sometimes it's different widgets, different little random products. The other day I saw one on Facebook where it was like a video of I forget what it's called, but it's like a shower, the shower head, but it had like these little beads in it. And I guess when the water goes through, it purifies it. So there's so many different things that you could sell, right? We use eBay and Amazon to sell products to utilize those platforms, but you could also build your own website. The thing is with this e-commerce store, I mean, I've spent over $10,000 getting ready to launch it. It's taken years of experience to be able to even know all the things that go into it, from payment processors to web development to creating Facebook ads and creatives and advertising. And, I have a whole team that's helping me with this, but I predict that this is going to become one of my top income streams over the next 2 years. So this really, I guess, isn't officially an income stream, but it's been something I've been spending a lot of time on. Okay, let me take a couple questions right here. What do you do to get over the listing block? I have tons of products, but hate listing. Has that ever affected you? Yeah, I've made so many videos about this. And for me, I mean, it really just comes down to setting small goals. Typically, it's listing maybe 5 to 10 items a day. That's how I built my full-time eBay business at first, is I would just say, I'm going to list 10 items and I would do it first thing in the morning. Because first thing in the morning, you have the most energy, you have the most willpower left. And as the day goes on, you start to go through decision fatigue and you slowly but surely run out of energy. One example for me is, if I don't prepare all my foods and I don't have a plan for the foods I'm going to eat during the day, I'll fatigue my decision muscle. And by the end of the day, I'm binge eating. So I kind of apply the same formula when it comes to, listing as well. So, all right, let's go on to number 4. So my fourth income stream is real estate. So I own 3 properties now. I just moved into a brand new property. This is where the studio is located. I moved back to Connecticut, but this isn't an income stream. This is just my personal residence where I live. My 2 income streams are 2-family duplexes. So I own 2 duplexes, and I purchased my first one about, I think, 2.5 years ago. I documented it on YouTube, and then I purchased my second one a couple doors down on the same street in the same town. This was probably like 6 months after that. So I've owned each property for about 1.5 to 2 years, and property number 1, my mortgage, taxes, and insurance comes to about $1,300, and then rent comes to $2,400. So that's about $800 cash flow, but then I have a management company that takes 10% off the top. So that comes to like $240. So I'm making about, let's just say, like $400 to $500 on each property cash flow each and every month. And the great thing about real estate is, you win on multiple cylinders. Number 1, cash flow. So if you buy right and your rents are, priced high enough, you can actually make cash flow, right? The difference between what you receive minus mortgage, taxes, insurance, different things that go into the property like repairs, management company and whatnot. That's one way to make money. Another way that you can make money is on equity pay down. So each month my tenants are paying down the mortgage. So not only am I earning cash flow, but I'm actually increasing my overall net worth, because each month they're paying down the mortgage, and each month I'm owing less and less on the mortgage versus the value of it. So that's great. And the third way that I've been making money, and this is more of, a long-term thing. I'm not counting this as like, oh, I'm making money every month doing this. But that's appreciation. For anyone who's in real estate right now or owns property, the values of property have gone through the roof. It's been ridiculous. My first property I bought for $230, it's already worth almost $300. And then the other one I bought for $255 is worth like $310. So, that's helped significantly add to, my net worth, which over the last 8 months or so has gone from a little over 400 to almost 600. And that's been due to, different growth, parts of growth in my business, but also a lot of that due to the appreciation in the property. So I don't make a ton of money from my properties, maybe around $1,000 a month cash flow, which isn't much, but it's really that long-term vision. Plus, when I retire, I'm going to have that, which is really going to be huge. So that is income stream number 4. Income stream number 5 is going to be stocks, or in other words, dividends. So certain stocks that you own or you purchase will actually pay you a small amount of money each and every month for you to hold them. So, as of late, over the last couple of years, I've done really well with stocks just because everything in the stock market has gone up. Again, that's added to my net worth, but I'm not really counting that as actual income, because that's more or less appreciation of the stocks. Dividends are income. And that's the ultimate goal for me, is to get to a point where I have a net worth of $3 million and I could be able to make 6 figures alone off of, dividends and off of, just interest on my money. So that's like the ultimate goal. That's one of the number one things I learned from the Tony Robbins Wealth Mastery event, is, the goal should be to earn enough money and build your net worth up to where you could just live off of the interest, off of your investments. So that's income stream number 5. Income stream number 6 is Kindle publishing. So this is a business that I'm not even actively doing anything in anymore. I mean, I spend 0 hours every single month. Every couple of months I might run a promotion on my books, or just go in and tweak a few things. But really maybe an hour per quarter, maybe 5 hours a month. And in exchange, those businesses have been, dwindling down. There was a point where I was making $10,000 a month from my Kindle ebooks. But the reason I don't spend that much time in them anymore is I'm just not passionate about it. I'm more focused on building my e-commerce business, my wholesale business, my Amazon reselling businesses, obviously the YouTube channel and the brand. And I don't know. I got sick and tired of hiring people from out of country to write, ebooks that I just wasn't passionate about. And they make money. It's passive income. But I just would rather deploy my income in other places versus just writing, I guess, like lower quality books that I'm not passionate about. I'd rather focus my time on building brands and building communities and building, high quality products and services versus just kind of, I don't know, just focusing on things I'm not really passionate about. Do some of my books help people? The ebooks, yes, but it's just something that I decided not to really put much time into, but still a good way to make money. I have actually a friend of mine who's making over $10,000 a month, and they're doing coloring books. Right. I have another friend of mine who did really well. Kelly, she was crushing it with, what are those things called? It's like the journals. Yeah. You create different journals. So they're like blank ebooks, but you can kind of theme them out and you can build journals around specific niches. So there's quite a bit of opportunity still in Kindle publishing. And another income stream off of that, I didn't even list it, is Audible. So I turned all my ebooks. Well, there's actually 3 income streams off of Kindle publishing. There's the Kindle publishing royalties, right, which is through Amazon. There's Audible, because you could turn your Kindle ebooks into audiobooks and earn an income from that, which I do, which isn't a lot. It's maybe like $100 a month now. And then third is CreateSpace. You can turn your ebook into not only an Audible book, an audio book, but also into a physical print-on-demand book as well. And off of that as well is merch by Amazon. I barely make any money on that anymore just because I stopped focusing on it. And over the last year, I've really started to let some of my income streams die, which you might be thinking, oh boy, you're letting your income streams die. But as you grow your business and you grow your net worth, and you grow your passions in business, you realize that you really need to focus the time on a couple things. And it's really hard to be just all over the place with like 10 different things. So even though I have 9 income streams, I want to be upfront and say that it's almost impossible to juggle everything at the same time, and things are going to die, and you're going to have to let things die because, if you don't spend time on things, eventually they're going to slow down and stop making money. And that's okay. If it aligns with your goals and vision and whatnot. So those are income streams that include number 6, which I'm just putting them all into Kindle publishing. Number 7 is YouTube. I make a decent amount of money. I make about $3,000 a month off of my YouTube channel, and that is through the Google AdSense program. So when you create YouTube videos, you can make money by monetizing them and putting ads on your videos. For my niche, they pay a lot of money. Certain niches, like in the entertainment niche or music or like pranks, you're not going to make a ton of money off of your YouTube channel. And my YouTube channel actually over the last couple of years really hasn't flourished the way that I would have liked it to, just because I haven't focused as much effort and energy on it. I've been focusing more on my actual businesses. And a lot of people say, well, Steve, create more content. You should be putting out more videos. Why are you just doing, little simple videos and whatnot? It's very time consuming to create high quality videos. So just know when you see somebody who's creating a lot of content all the time and it's very, very high quality, they're spending a crap load of time creating that content. It's very, very time consuming. So, I make about $3,000 a month with my YouTube channel. I want to shout out my good friend, Tom. Tom says, what's up, Steve? Watching you on my quick lunch break. Keep crushing it. So Tom is a very successful entrepreneur, good friend of mine here in Connecticut. He runs a very successful cleaning business, and he also runs an eBay business on the side as well, which I won't throw your numbers out there, Tom, but he's selling a lot more than me. So congrats, Tom. Doing a great job. Natalie says, do you think there's still enough room to make money using Printful to create t-shirts and drop ship to Etsy? There's people doing it. Drop shipping. I have friends of mine like Paul J. Lipsky, who does 7 figures a year, 6 figures profit net off of drop shipping. And there's tons of people out there drop shipping, on websites like Printful, doing the t-shirts, merch by Amazon. So, I'm not on the cutting edge with those, so I'm not really going to talk too much about Printful and drop shipping to Etsy, but just do your research on YouTube. There's a lot of people making money with that type of stuff. What's going on, the flipping sports guy? She's always flipping Mandy. Geez, man, I remember when you hadn't long left the Cracker Barrel. Well done, man. Yeah, that was a while ago. So, hey, I miss those biscuits at the Cracker Barrel. All right, let's keep moving. So income stream number, man, I actually forgot it. I actually forgot an income stream. I'll link it into YouTube, and that's paid sponsorships. So one of the benefits of having a YouTube channel is now and then you'll actually have companies reach out to you who want you to sponsor or create content around their brand and whatnot. I've done a couple of these. I really like to only stick to a couple brands that I really believe in. But last year, I made, I think, close to maybe $10,000 with paid sponsorships with some pretty big brands that I enjoyed that were aligned with my channel. So that is another benefit of YouTube as well. So I'll just throw that into the YouTube income stream. All right, let's keep moving. Income stream number 8. This is my second largest income stream after Amazon FBA, and that's affiliate marketing. So last year alone, I made over 6 figures profit with affiliate marketing. And what affiliate marketing is pretty much promoting other people's products and services and earning a commission if you help them to land a sale. So you can promote other people's courses. You can promote other people's coaching. You can promote other people's programs. You can also promote products on a website called ClickBank, which is courses. But even more commonly, for example, what a lot of people do is they create Facebook groups and then they promote, different products that they use, maybe a tape gun or maybe batteries or a camera or a microphone or, any product that you use in your reselling business. You could promote that through Amazon Associates, and Amazon will pay you anywhere from, 3 to 4%, upwards to 6%. I know they changed the program lately, but that's a great way to make money. But the best way that the most profitable way that I make money through affiliate marketing is promoting high ticket offers, mostly courses, but I don't promote a ton of them. Really, I promote a couple courses. That's it. One for Amazon, one for drop shipping. I promote a couple softwares that I use, like Scout IQ, for scanning, or Exceller List for listing. So I just promote a handful of items. I don't go out there and just promote everything, because that's how you lose trust with your audience. And if you've watched me over the years, especially when it comes to courses, I think over the last, probably 5 or 6 years, I've probably only promoted 5 or 6 different courses, and really 2 or 3 main ones that I really, really believe in. So that's affiliate marketing. And I love affiliate marketing, but the way to build an affiliate marketing business is you actually have to have an audience first. So the only reason I'm able to make money through affiliate marketing is because I have a YouTube channel, people that follow me. I have an email list, Facebook pages, Instagram, TikTok. So once you get an audience, you can start to promote items that help them and make a difference. And that's the key. You don't want to just promote a bunch of crap to people. You want to promote things that actually help them and offer value and help them make, educated decisions. So Serious Collector says, what about Amazon FBA? Do you think that's good to get into? So Serious Collector probably just joined, but I shared that Amazon FBA is my number one income stream. That's where I make the most money from. So Amazon FBA is number one. Affiliate marketing is number two. And YouTube is probably number three. All the other ones, I'm not making a ton of money from. Like, for example, real estate, I'm only making $1,000 a month. eBay, it's less than $1,000 a month right now. My drop shipping store, hopefully that'll turn into number two or number one over the next couple of years. But I think Amazon FBA is great. I love the FBA program. I love being able to find products and ship them off, right? Hit the fulfillment center, have Amazon store them, have Amazon pick them, pack them, ship them, deal with customer service, deal with refunds, and pay you. The one thing I really hate about eBay is it's so time consuming. eBay, you could actually get started with a lot cheaper. It's a lot easier. There's a lot less that you have to know. But there's a lot more work that goes into eBay. So for the average person, I recommend just start with eBay. Once you can prove the concept with eBay that you have the work ethic and you can stick with it, move on to Amazon FBA, because Amazon FBA has a lot more opportunities, but it's much easier to get kicked off. And if you're not going to pay attention to the details and you're going to get lazy and you think you're just going to, screw around, you're going to get kicked off of Amazon FBA quicker than you can freaking blink. So I think Amazon's great, but there's a lot of rules that you need to know. And the last income stream that I have is courses. Courses, of course I got a course. Courses, so that's like products, that's programs that I sell. For example, one of our courses is the Book Business Blueprint that I run with my partner, Avery, Romer the Romer. Avery's done over 7 figures selling books over, the last year, I think. I know he's at 1.5 million total sales in his book business, but we sell a program called the Book Business Blueprint. We've done very, very well on it. You've probably seen some of our ads. Some of those months we're spending, 60 to 80,000 a month just on ads. So we've done really, really well with that. But to be 100% honest, we haven't shown a ton of profit, right? We've done a ton of sales. A ton, close to 7 figures, but profit has been almost like minuscule. And you might be thinking, well, how the heck do you do almost 7 figures in sales for a course and not make much money? And it's because there's a lot of expenses that go into it. And the number one expense is Facebook ads. And over the last year, Facebook ad costs, Google ad costs, just costs all across the board have gone up almost 300%. And with the iOS 14 updates and them really not allowing the Pixel to track people anymore due to security and whatnot of, people's just personal information, it's become very, very challenging to run Facebook ads. So we're kind of working through some issues there and trying to figure out that business model. But, I have different ebooks that I sell through Gumroad. I have, different courses about selling toys and eBay and whatnot. So that income stream is probably, what did I say? So that's third in line. What did I say was third in line? I had Amazon FBA as one. Number two, I'm looking through my income streams right now, so I'm trying to figure out what my top ones are. Amazon FBA makes me the most money. Number two is affiliate marketing. And then number three is courses. It's actually not YouTube, because YouTube, I only make $3,000 a month on. So those are my income streams. That's what I'm doing right now in my business. So hopefully you guys kind of got an idea of how I'm making money. I apologize for not making a ton of content lately. I'm running 3 different companies right now. And, it's very, very time consuming. So in order to put out really good content, it takes a ton of time. So doing the best I can to keep up with this. But if you guys ever have any questions, just drop a comment down below and let me know. Looks like we got a bunch of people watching live. So if you did enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know, what are your top income streams right now? Drop a comment. I want to know right now in the comments, what are maybe your top 1 to 3 income streams that you currently have. I would love to see, and I'm actually going to look into the comments right now. Let me see. So what are your top income streams? We've got eBay, Amazon. I don't know. There might be a delay right now in the comments. Mike says eBay. Lisa says, I would like to see more interaction with the audience. Well, Lisa, I am going to interact with you right now. If you have any questions, let me know. Glassbox says, Have sent in my invoices to Amazon to get engaged in different categories. I've submitted twice, keep getting denied. They say the invoice is not correct. Any advice? Saw your bookseller webinar. So Glassbox wants to know how to get ungated. First off, I need to know what type of invoices you're sending in. If you're not sending in the right invoices and you're not following the rules, like for example, they want you to have a specific type of invoice. They want you to order a specific type of products within a specific category. And you have to upload it in the right fashion. And sometimes you have to just submit it like 5 to 6, 7 times. It's just the way it is. Amazon's a pain in the butt. So I'd be curious what you're doing there, but it definitely takes some time. Eric B says, eBay with all their restrictions. I have 4 shops live just to get past the seller limits. Yeah. I mean, this is happening on a lot of platforms now, and it's because there's a lot of scammers out there. There's a lot of people who are trying to screw over the system. And I mean, especially on Amazon, there's so many restrictions. There's so many rules. There's categories getting gated off. And at the end of the day, you have to understand when you're selling on eBay and Amazon, you're selling under their brand. And when somebody gets a product they get scammed, or it's not what they wanted, or it creates a bad experience, people stop shopping on eBay and they go to Amazon, or they stop going to Walmart and going to Target, right? That's why if you ever go to Target and they're saying, well, we're not letting resellers buy all the stock, you might be wondering, well, that's not fair. If I want to buy 40 board games, I should be able to buy them. Why do they care? And the reason is because it's all about branding, and it's all about building that trust. And when someone goes into a store and they want to buy a board game and they're bringing their kid, and little Johnny's coming in and he wants his, whatever board game, and it's not there, they're going to say, I hate Target, I'm going to Walmart. And if they find it at Walmart, they're training their brain that Walmart's the solution, and then they stop shopping at Target. So, it's a pain, but it's the way it is. Mike says 11,000 items on eBay and doing well. Seems like it for sure is snowballing in the positive. That's awesome. Congratulations, Mike. What are your sales looking like? You guys, I got to be honest with you what my real top income stream is. Ring of Saturn nailed it. It's $100 a month, but I'm telling you, it's worth it. Where did eBay place? eBay placed probably towards the bottom, to be honest with you right now. It's probably sixth in line. Yeah, right now I'm making more with real estate than eBay. So, and the thing is, I love eBay. It's just so time consuming. I just don't have time for it right now, running 3 different companies. Are you still pretty pro eBay or not in general? I'm definitely pro eBay. The thing is with eBay, if I really wanted to crush eBay right now, I'd have to stop doing a lot of other things because eBay is so time consuming, right? So I actually have a partner who took over my warehouse now. So I'm not a part of the warehouse. I'm not a part of the consignment business anymore. I used to run a consignment business. So my buddy's actually running all of that. But to kind of circle around, if I wanted to go hard with eBay and crush it, I would really have to stop doing everything. My new e-commerce business that I'm running, my Amazon business. With eBay, there's just a lot of time that goes into it and a lot of systems, and I would need space again. And based on my goals, I just didn't want to go hard into it. So I'm always going to sell on eBay. I'm always going to sell, 500 a month, 1,000 a month, a couple thousand a month on eBay, depending on, what my particular schedule looks like. If I have time that frees up, but right now I think eBay is great. I think it's the best way for people to start. I think it's the easiest. I think there's the least amount of rules. I think it's the least amount of business skills and business savvy that someone needs to kind of start an online business, right? If you were to start Amazon FBA, you need a lot more skills. If you need to start an e-commerce business, tons of skills. If you want to start real estate, you need a lot of money for the most part. Obviously there's ways to do it, but it looks like my light just died. Oh, well, anyways, stocks and dividends, you don't make a ton of money unless you have a lot of money. Kindle publishing takes quite a bit of money to get started and really scale it up. And you need a lot of skills to understand how to outsource. YouTube takes a lot of time. Affiliate marketing takes an audience. Courses takes a ton of skills. So I think eBay is one of the best ways that anybody could start making money and just doesn't require a ton of skills. Appreciate you, Eric. What's up, Thomas? Saying, what other marketplaces do you think has potential aside from eBay, Poshmark, and Amazon? I think Etsy has a lot of potential. I know my friend Eric, the college picker, does really, really well on Etsy. I know there's people having some good experiences on Mercari. So those are a couple to name. But for me, I would say eBay, Amazon, and if you're selling clothing, Poshmark for sure. Cayman, the best website for selling for the honest people. For all the rest, it will be a nightmare. How not to love eBay. I love eBay. I got nothing against eBay. Lisa says, I want to see more content on Kindle publishing. Kindle publishing is cool because, like, I'm going to tell you how Kindle publishing works. Okay. So this is how I did it. Number one, I would find a niche or a book like category that is being underserved. So for example, maybe that's Tai Chi. And then what I would do is I would go find a writer, right? I would spend time interviewing writers and find a high quality writer who can research the topic and then put together an ebook. Then I would hire a graphic designer to create the cover of the ebook. Then I would hire somebody to upload all the information, create the description, keywords, SEO, backend stuff, title into Kindle. And then you would have to market it, promote it, get reviews, run ads, do different things like that. But the cool thing is you leverage, the way I did it is I would leverage other people. But what I would do is I would just turn them out. So I have over 200 ebooks, but it's pretty cool. Gearhead says, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. I'm losing my voice. Emily says, I love Mercari. I sell primarily on Poshmark, but Mercari is number 2. eBay overwhelms me. I sell some on Amazon FBA. Very cool. Heath said, I'm glad I was able to watch your live stream. I appreciate it. I'm not flipping bikes right now, but I have like 10 bikes in my garage. Before I left to Miami, I didn't have time to sell them. And I was like, I'm just going to store them. So they're in my garage, here in my garage. So I got to get over to my investment property, pick them up out of the garage and flip them. She's always flipping. Mandy says, you can't split yourself in a million ways, dude. Exactly. Lisa says, you're one of the first micro entrepreneurs I started following after seeing your content and your recommendations on business models. I would like to focus more on ebooks. Yeah, I would definitely look into it for sure. Are you going to write your own ebooks or outsource them? Lisa's saying, are you still holding meetups? I've actually been thinking about it. I've just been so busy lately that I haven't had time. But I would like to hold a Connecticut thrifting meetup again soon. Best ways to find a CPA, simple Google search. You can do that. The problem is most CPAs aren't going to understand how to do the books for an inventory-based business, such as eBay, or if you're running multiple online ventures like myself. I used to work with my father and I had to find somebody new because I was driving him nuts. And he was great, smart, did a great job, but he wasn't in that field. And I actually had to go through multiple interviews with CPAs to find somebody who, understood my businesses and understood kind of how it all worked. And, your life's going to be miserable if you don't get your bookkeeping in line. So I'm going to tell you that right now, a CPA is not going to be able to save your butt. Having a bookkeeper or understanding how to track your books properly is going to be a game changer. And there's a difference between having your books and having optics in your business. Do you guys know what I mean? Having your books doesn't really show you a picture of like your cash flow or how your business is really doing. You think it is, but everybody should have some KPIs in their business, which is key performance indicators, key performance indicators. And, having a good bookkeeper and building out your books, but then taking that and putting it into like a picture where you're able to understand your business is going to be the best thing. Because what most people are doing is they have a bookkeeper, but the bookkeeper puts the books in a way that doesn't make any sense. And sometimes at the end of the year, your books look great, but you're like, where's all my money? Right? And then you have to try to figure out everything. And now you're working with your CPA and it's a pain in the butt. That's a whole nother story, but get your books in line. Bill says, Bill says, Raycon, are you back in Connecticut? If so, will you return to Miami? Yeah, I'm back in Connecticut. I bought a house in Connecticut. That's actually been a lot of my time has been spent on building out my house, hired an interior decorator, which has been a huge process. Just purchased a hot tub, a sauna, and built out my home gym, purchased an ice bath. So, I mean, I'm getting ready to go full-fledged in the rake and profit mode if you guys have been following me for a while. So yeah, I'm building my life over here in Connecticut. It's been fun. Actually just spent the weekend with my mom in Connecticut over at the Mohegan Sun. So that's why I left Miami. I just missed my friends and family so much. I was hoping to see some meetups that you were going to hold in Miami. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, when I moved to Miami, the pandemic hit. So everything got shut down, which kind of stunk. Going well, man. Losing my voice, though. Mike says your interview styles are always my favorite. I want to start doing them. I've been hiring a lot more people. I've been building out a lot more systems in my businesses. So I'm hoping I could get back into doing some more interviews and whatnot. So I think that's all I've got for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this stream and the 9 income streams that I'm currently making money with right now. Did that light go out too? All my lights are going out right now. So I've got lights all over the place here. So I've got a light behind me. I've got a light here. I've got a couple in front. I'm actually spent quite a bit of time trying to build out the studio, and I'm only about halfway done right now. But yeah, I've been super busy, but feeling good. And hopefully you guys are doing great and growing your businesses. So let me know if this video helped you guys out. If so, drop a comment. Hit the like button if you can. That helps out a lot with the algorithm. And subscribe if you haven't already. So with that being said, appreciate y'all. Talk soon. Bye.